have more to talk about.
Yeah. We got cut off at the end of the last one. I have more.
When we've moved past vocal stems to just like physical
Stims. I don't even know if this is a thing or what you call it. Well, it definitely is a thing, but like I don't know what the word for it is.
Sure.
But just like we have vocal stems, we also have like they're usually like dance related for me at least. I can't think of any that aren't like a dance move.
Yeah.
Right?
They kind of have to be dances.
Yeah. Well, we do this sometimes.
Well,
it's like not a dance.
But that's more just like, is he?
Yeah.
Or.
Yeah. Or. Yeah, no, the dances. Well, you wanted to mention one.
Oh, just flossing. Even
Yeah.
though it's like that's like not really a thing anymore. I do it. I found myself doing because I was at like a swing thing that I was invited to.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, people were having conversation. I was just kind of like on the edge of the circle, like not really talking. I just kind of started flossing.
You didn't tell me about that.
But it's because it happens all the time.
Right.
Like it'll happen like in our house, like people having conversation. I'm like kind of involved, but not saying anything. So I'll just kind of like stare off into the middle distance and floss.
Or you like to T-pose.
Oh, that's another one. That's not a dance one. I will
That's not a
T-pose all the
dance. You
time.
like to T-pose a
That
lot.
one's so fun.
Yeah.
So good.
But the flossing sometimes comes with the vocal stem.
I'm not seeing a lot of movement out there.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not seeing a lot of movement. Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah. And then
You haven't said you have a couple.
yeah, the whip and the nay-nay.
Whip and nay-nay.
I do that a lot.
And sometimes I don't know. I think I just think it in my head. The Marge whipping.
Marge whipping?
Yeah, you not seen that? Where she's like, "This is how you crunk, Bart," and then she like hits it. Have you not seen that?
No.
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to show you some other videos.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what I realized when I edit? Every episode you're like, oh, I'm going to show you all these things after. And I'm also like, I'm going to show you all these things after. And then we don't show each other anything after.
Yeah, the second we turn the camera off, we just shut down.
Yeah, no, we go back to hating each other.
Yeah.
I leave. I say, fuck you. I'm out of here. I'm just here for the bag.
The claws come out.
I'm just in it for the money.
No, we don't even say anything. It's just dead silent.
Dead silent. And I just walk out without even saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? The Irish goodbye?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I had a friend who loved the Irish goodbye so much. When she went to college, she just left. She didn't tell anyone.
Wow. Kind of a power move.
Honestly, yeah. I remember reaching out and being like, where are you? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm up in city.
Oh,
I'm like, okay.
there you go.
Cool. Hope you had fun.
I'm trying to think
What's
of
another one?
other
Well, the me
dancing
dance. The me
ones.
dance.
The me dance?
The ones the me's do.
Oh, that's what
Do I call it the me? I think,
you call it the me dance. I don't know where it came from. I don't even.
is it not the dance the me's do when they like win a tournament or something in Wii Sports?
Well, it might be, but it was just something I started doing.
Oh.
It might be that. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but it's this. That's it.
It's so good.
And you gotta break it out like when you're listening to something where it just shouldn't like go there.
Some like emotionally intense song.
Yeah.
Some like really like hard song or something.
Or like yeah, like a really like a hip hop song with like, you know, someone laying down like fucking bars and then you hit.
The faces needed too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the other one? Oh, I started doing one. I started doing one with my boyfriend where like we'll be laying in bed and I get songs stuck in my head all the time. Mm-hmm. And so then I'm like, I just got to play this so I can like feel like satisfied. I can get it out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll like play the song, and it's usually like, I don't know, like recently I'm thinking of a moment. It was like a Magdalena Bay song that was like slower and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I said something like, imagine like throwing it back to the song. And then I like kind of started throwing it back. And it made both of us laugh so hard because it was like so not the song to throw it back to. And then I was like, what would be some other good songs to throw it back to? And we started like naming songs that were like, you would never throw it back to, you know? And then it was like, it was so funny to me.
What's a good one? I'm trying to think. What's a good
like I will remember you.
Yeah.
Throw it back to that song. You will remember me. Yeah. You gotta find a song that's like so not the vibe to dance to, you know?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just because I've been obsessed with this song recently, the Adventure Time song.
Yeah.
It just
With me. Yeah.
The butterflies in me. Or that song that that person we jam with and I will sing Change. Mm-hmm. Just because the lyrics are so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
They're so hard. It's like,
yeah,
can I move on from this relationship? And you're just like
throwing it back with tears in your eyes. Yeah.
Would I live forever?
Oh, I don't want to live forever. What is that song?
You know, that's Adam Levine. Speaking of Adam Levine, you know what?
No, it's not.
Is that a Maroon 5 song?
I don't think so. I don't know who that's by.
You can look it up. Well, I was gonna say, you know, a good song to throw back to is
what?
Double D's.
Oh hell yeah!
Fuck, holy fuck! That body of yours is absurd.
I don't even know what to say.
No, I think that's an Adam Levine song.
I don't wanna. I don't think it is. Leave. I think it was in the fucking 50 Shades of Grey movie.
What?
I don't wanna leave forever. I think it might be Taylor Swift. Yeah, it's Zayn and Taylor Swift.
It's Zayn?
Yeah, from One Direction.
Oh my god.
Zayn.
Well, he's giving Adam Levine. It's giving. I think about whenever I say, how often I say it's giving this or it's giving that. Ever since we're at that like bridal dress place, and every sentence was started with "it's giving."
Yeah, that one bridesmaid party was.
Yeah. Now I'm just so hyper aware of like whenever I say "it's giving," but I don't say it all the time. But right. Still,
yeah.
Anyway, it's giving.
It's giving.
It's giving. That's the only thing she knows how to say. It's giving.
We both just went at the same time.
I'm talking like music stuff. I've been listening to some music recently.
Let's transition. Topics.
Well, oh yes.
I think we've gotten to the end of the road of the stimming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, music stuff.
Music stuff. Do you want to talk about like music we've been listening to or music we've been doing? Girl, we've been doing music.
Beatboxing puppy? Okay.
Go back to beatboxing puppy.
Shoot it up, shoot it up. Yeah, we've been doing. We have been doing.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice. My wife. Yeah, we've been playing. We've been making.
Yeah, we went on stage as a group for the first time.
Yeah, and we looked hot.
I still need to watch that back. I kind of, because I was listening to
Your roommate listening to it in the other room.
in the other room, and I was listening to myself. I'm like, I need to emotionally prepare myself.
Okay.
But I'll take your word for it that we looked hot. So
We sounded great and we looked very hot.
that's important.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story of the person who videotaped us?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. There was like this guy who...
Well, maybe the precursor to that is we had a friend in the audience who videotaped us very well on their phone.
Yeah. And as... Well... So this guy had said... After we were done performing, he like knew the last song that we covered and he had said something. We're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we covered 2 songs. We covered a Wet Leg song and a Courtney Barnett song.
Yes.
And after the second song, he screamed out, "Courtney Barnett!
Yeah.
I love that. I love her."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Woo!" Because that was the song I sang.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we're leaving, he came out to meet us and was like, "Oh," I think he opened with like, because he mainly talked to you and our other person in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Not really to me. I got distracted about other stuff.
He was like, oh, you guys were really good. Like, I just want to let you know I videotaped you guys. I want to send you the video. And I was like, oh, yeah, great. And then he was like, what was that first song you guys did? You didn't say what it was, but it was so good. And so I told him what it was called and who it was by. And he had never heard of them. And then he was like, I was hoping to get one of your numbers so I can text you the videos. Here's my card in case.
And I was under the impression he was like a professional photographer or videographer or something for musicians, which is something that people do for work.
Right.
That's the impression I got. And he was just trying to network.
Mm.
And then we see the video that he sent us.
Yeah. The video. So he sent like a Google Drive link and the video was like, it was horizontal, but he was filming it with his phone vertically. So like, it was like the smallest thing. And then he was like talking to his friend the whole video. So you could like mostly hear their conversation and barely hear us. And the quality of the video is just like a little bit crunchy. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then he sent the second video later on in the evening. And I was like, oh, okay, let's see if this one's any better. And it was just 3 seconds of the second song we did. And I was like, okay. So.
But our friend in the audience, like, very good video.
Yeah.
I heard it
yes.
in the other room. And I was like, okay,
he took very good video.
He wasn't talking the entire time.
No, he didn't talk at all. So
yeah.
So we have good video, but not from that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was interesting.
It was an experience. We're ready to go again.
Yeah.
We're preparing a couple more songs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little treat. But
yeah. I think we should record a couple covers too.
Okay.
So that people can
see.
People can have access.
Yeah. We can figure that out.
Yeah.
Might be the next step.
Yeah.
To do. So
yeah, it'd be fun.
So yeah, that's like the music making stuff. We've been jamming pretty regularly with this other person. It's been going really great. They want to go out and perform, which I think is awesome.
It is awesome.
So it's gonna happen.
And I think we're pretty close for the Remy project.
Yeah, there was 2 songs we're finishing up. Well, not finishing up. There's 1 song we're finishing up.
1 song we're finishing up. 1 song we're close to having a solid demo of.
Yeah, that's an original.
That's an original.
An original.
Yeah.
So there's two more stuff that's gonna come out. I think. Yeah. It's gonna be great. We're gonna start releasing stuff more regularly, at least.
I was recording some vocals for the Remy project, and I got to try out my new mic, and
Ooh.
it sounds so good.
Exciting.
Sounds so good. And it's like, it's because it's like, it uses the phantom power or whatever. It like is so much louder naturally. Like, you know how these mics are like the thinnest like line when you record with them.
That's why I use my other mic with phantom power. Yeah. But yeah, these ones they probably require a better preamp.
Probably. But anyway,
so much work.
Yeah. I think these are great. These are better for like on stage and like podcasting, like what we do. You can definitely use them to record, but I don't think they're ideal.
Yeah. You know, I found out recently, a little recording thing. I saw a cool little video on Birds of a Feather and how that was recorded. Get this. This is how Billie Eilish recorded most of her vocals. She was at her brother's like workstation, just holding a microphone with a dog in her lap, and she was recording her vocals while the song was playing. So her microphone was picking up the ambient sound in the room of the recording playing back while she was singing into it, which is normally something you don't do. Normally you sing in a treated room that's away from all the other musical sounds. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea.
But it doesn't sound like ass. Like usually,
no, it they use it to add to like the kind of floaty nature of the song. It kind of just becomes more of the background reverb. Yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea.
That's interesting. I don't even know.
I think it just goes to show that the music recording technology is, I think, so much better. Like, as it's just gotten so good that you can record in such a variety of different ways, and like the techniques that were made and have been passed down, like started in the 60s and 70s when just technology wasn't as forgiving. So you can do a lot more. I mean, obviously using a really nice microphone is awesome and probably sounds really great. But there's like all kinds of different ways you can do it now, and you can just fix it up and make it sound good.
Yeah, but she uses the microphone that I have.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure she was using the microphone you're using now in the video I saw of her.
Really?
Yeah. Because originally, you know, when these recording techniques were kind of solidified, things were being recorded onto tape, so you could only edit stuff so much before you like destroyed the tape.
Right.
So you kind of had to get it right the first time. And you couldn't add that many effects to it. Now, because it's on the computer, you can add so many layers of effects on stuff and make it sound all different kinds of ways and fix up all little issues and stuff. So that was interesting. It's kind of like, and this is like kind of in the weeds thing, but I was thinking about like how they record guitar amps. There's a really specific way you're told to do it that is kind of been grandfathered in from how they record microphones on stage. Like they always say you're supposed to record the microphone off to the side of the amp. The reason why they do that, most people say it's because it sounds best there. It actually doesn't sound best there. It sounds best like in the front. But the reason why you have it on stage off to the side is because on stage you don't have enough space to put the microphone in front, because that's where like people are. So you can only put the microphone off to the side. But people are still being taught to do that in like
recording situations.
In recording situations, which I think is interesting.
That's interesting. I was not taught to do that within my lessons. Like we actually looked to where the like thing was inside the meshing and put the microphone right in front of the exact thing where the noise is coming out. I forget what it's called, but
yeah, I think just because of the internet, like the information is being able to change, and a lot of those like myths have been debunked.
Yeah. Well, we also, for like an experiment, put the mic at different places to see how it would change the sound of it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think you definitely want it like right where.
It depends.
Yeah, it will depend. Yeah, it depends what you're going for, but
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
So anyway, I just think the projects are moving forward. I finished at least the instrumental demo
You did?
for the drive-through song.
Oh, for the drive-through song.
Oh, for the Remy song?
Yeah.
No, I put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
I was focusing on the drive-through song.
Yeah.
But that's the next thing.
Yeah. I might want to sit down with you though and like show you those notes and see if they sound right.
Yeah, and just how to translate, because it's a harp, and so I think translating it to guitar is a little, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do like piano or something.
Oh, I could do that too.
I was playing on piano. It sounded pretty good.
Okay. You can.
I mean, we can always like find like a synthy harpy thing.
Which it might actually be. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's a real harp or not.
I don't either. I don't know how to tell.
So, yes.
But yeah, I'm curious if it sounds right to you what I found.
Okay.
We'll see. We can talk more about that later.
Yeah, but yeah, the music stuff is having to move forward.
Yeah.
Jam a lot. We got a lot of songs under our belt. I think it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah. It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Getting stuff done.
Mm-hmm. Have you been listening to anything new? I ask you this every week. Should I stop asking?
No.
Because I just want to talk about things that I've been listening to that are new.
Oh, I honestly just... Well, you start telling me about what you've been listening to that's new, and let me just take a peek at my music.
I've been listening to so much Carole King.
Well, that's not new, is it?
Maybe. I started... Last time I talked about I'd started.
Oh, okay.
But I've just been listening to a ton of Carole King. Ton of Big Thief. That's new. I don't think I mentioned that.
No, that's new.
Because that was referred to me by the other person that we're playing music with.
Mm-hmm.
She's a huge Big Thief fan. She was like, you should listen to them. So I started listening to them, and I'm converted. I think they're awesome.
Update.
Update.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. I've been listening to more Geese.
Okay.
The baby cover.
Oh my God.
Geese.
I'm so glad that our friend had the same reaction that I did when you showed me that, because
They're an acquired taste, but I think if you get into them, they're really great.
well, it's just crazy how it sounds slowed and reverbed, like, but that's just his voice.
It's just his voice.
Yeah.
I love his voice. He's so great. I was listening to their like hidden first album.
Okay.
Did I tell you about that?
No. They have a hidden first album?
Well, they have an album that they recorded by themselves without much backing in high school.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then the story goes, they recorded that album. It got seen by someone who had connections. And then they were able to record a first official album, their second album. And then that album got really good reviews, but maybe didn't, I don't know how well it sold. It's not my favorite album out of the three. But because it got really good reviews and good reception, they were given a lot of like money and backing. And like they had the Arctic Monkeys producer produce their third album, which is like really famous.
Wow.
In the rock world. So kind of famous.
Okay.
I really like it. A lot of people say it's one of the best albums of like 2023, at least best rock albums of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it got awards. I don't know if it got awards, but like definitely a lot of people like on music forums and stuff talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I found their secret first album because somewhere between their second and third album, they took down the first album, and so you couldn't find it anywhere for a while. But then someone re-uploaded it to YouTube, and so I've been listening to it, and I like it. I like it more than some of their other stuff.
Oh,
it's a little different, but it's just really interesting, and it's crazy because I listen to it. I think about like it was just kind of getting to my point earlier. Like the recording technology is so good, you can make an almost professionally sounding recording album without that much.
Yeah.
If you just like know how to use the tricks and stuff. So,
yeah. That's awesome.
I'm kind of obsessed with that album. And what else? A couple one-off things. I've been listening to that TikTok song, that Japanese TikTok song.
Which one?
It's like, Ruby-chan, hi, nani ga suki?
I don't know that one.
Chocobinto yorimo anata. It's really funny. Anyway,
Okay.
I think it's funny at least. So I haven't listened to that song. I was listening to that song this morning.
Okay.
I don't have my phone. My phone's recording us, but
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, when I've been like getting in the car lately, I've been like, what the fuck
you've been
do I
listening
put
to that
on?
Tennis album on this morning when you picked me up.
Yeah, it's like when I get in the car, I'm like, God, what do I put on? And it's like one of three things. I'll put on the Tennis album, I'll put on a Magdalena Bay album, or I'll put on my spring playlist, which is kind of like what's that
Springy.
got on it? Let me read some of the songs off of that.
I don't think you've talked about the Tennis album. I don't.
Yeah,
I know you- I
talked
know-
about it.
Did you? I know
yeah.
you mentioned you liked the first half and wasn't big on the second half. Do you still feel that way?
I didn't say I wasn't big on the second half. I said it just changes vibe. It kind of like I don't know, the first half is like all bangers, and then the second half is just
Less.
a vibe change, and it kind of all blends together a little bit for me, the second half. But
Yeah.
I like it. Like, I keep listening to the whole thing. On my spring playlist.
Oh, well, you know I've been listening to so much Carole King is because I got that CD, that Carole King album that I was listening, I got on CD, and so I was listening in the car
Right.
on repeat.
Right.
So that's new.
Wait, that's another vocal system of mine, is the Krispy Kreme lady. Right.
Oh, right.
Right.
When you said it was the Krispy Kreme, I immediately went to we here at the Krispy Kreme.
I just remembered. Okay, I don't know when I'm gonna edit the Popeyes mukbang that we did. So I don't know when that's gonna come out, but
Also,
I
we have
predicted
TikToks.
we have TikToks?
Yeah, we have TikToks. I'm looking at the camera.
Oh,
We have TikToks.
we have a TikTok
We have a TikTok and
where we make TikToks.
and we upload some exclusive stuff to the TikToks.
Yes.
The mukbang, the car mukbangs.
Yes. I don't know if the Popeyes one will be up when this goes out, but the McDonald's one is up.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
Check it out.
I predicted in the Popeyes video though that that it was gonna give me pickle shits, and I was in fact right.
Are you like?
It wrecked me.
Are you?
It's just the fried food. It's not the pickle.
Okay.
I was just making a joke.
I was gonna say I'm fine after pickles, but after fried food, yeah,
It was all the grease.
it's really greasy. We can't keep doing Popeyes.
We don't really.
We don't. Yeah.
That was like the first time in a long time.
When I had that pickle at brunch, I was
Mhm.
thinking about the fried pickle. I was like, oh, I could go for
Dude.
some more fried pickles.
When we got home after eating that, I was already craving more of those fried
I
pickles.
know. They're bad.
Yeah. So bad. But so good.
So good.
Yeah. Those are
Wait,
really
what do you?
good.
Are you looking
Okay,
something up?
yeah, there's some songs on my spring playlist.
Oh. Yeah, my stream playlist was like all over the place.
I've been listening to that song by Haim,
Oh yeah.
whatever their name is, HAIM, Relationships. That song's really been scratching an itch in my brain. I don't know. Also, The Giver by Chapel Roan.
Yeah. Vocal stem.
Yeah, she gets the job done. That is a vocal stem. Yeah, what else is on here? There's a couple Magdalena Bay songs. Touching Yourself, Japanese House.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
There's this other Japanese house song that I've been liking called Sunshine Baby. I think it's on the same album as the other, as Touching Yourself.
Maybe I need to give that album a second.
I think I need to actually listen to that album. I'm realizing that now.
I judge so quickly on albums. If I'm not in the first
Same.
2 songs, I'm like, bored.
Yeah. Same.
I'm over it. And I've done that to albums that now I currently
love
so much.
Yeah.
So much. And it like...
I do that too.
So,
well, I think it's just sometimes it's not the right time for an album. Like...
That's a good way to look at it.
It has to speak to you.
Yeah.
What else is on here? There's Ariana Grande's new song, Twilight Zone. I like that song.
Oh, off her extended version.
Yeah. There's a Caroline Polachek song on here. Spring is coming with a strawberry in the mouth.
That's a title.
Yeah.
That's a full title. It's a mouthful.
Yeah. That's some of the stuff on my spring playlist.
Apatow is on my spring playlist.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know. This is fun.
It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like waiting for some albums right now.
Oh, is there someone come out this year?
Yeah, well, first of all, Charlie XCX is coming out with a new album this summer.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm kind of thinking maybe, it might not happen, I don't know, but maybe Remy Wolf might do a deluxe version of her album because she did that for the previous album, Juno. It came out a year after Juno came out, so I'm like, maybe, because her album came out I think in May or something, around this time of year.
It was one of the first kind of songs
maybe
of the year.
Maybe
First
we'll
album
see.
of the year. Okay.
What else? Kesha's new album.
That's right.
Waiting for that. Who else? I feel like there's a couple more people. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me look.
I had to go into the other room. I don't know. I'm waiting. Apparently a new Geese album is in the works.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but a lot of other artists that I really like. Like, I think Courtney Barnett is taking a break from music. So that's really sad. She's probably not going to... It's been a couple years since she's released an album.
Dang.
Yeah, she had a production... She had a... I don't know, it was a production studio, production company. Music... Not production. What's the... Management? Label. She had a music label.
Uh-huh.
And it folded. Post-lockdown.
Oh.
And then she released her last album on that label and then hasn't done anything really since.
Wet Legs album.
Oh, right.
Wet Leg.
They already released a single.
Yeah, and maybe Beaches, because they're like, they've pushed out some singles.
They've been releasing like a single, like, they've released, 3 singles over the past, 6-ish months? Like, every other month they've been, releasing something, right?
Yeah, well, I think they dropped 2 of them at once, and then they released another one within the last month.
Yeah, which I wasn't a big fan of, but I really liked Jocelyn, and I really liked Takes One to Know One.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the third single, but...
I heard it again. It's fine, but it's it's definitely a filler song. I feel like I don't know if that should have been another single of theirs, but
well, we'll see. We'll see when the album comes out. But yeah, that is probably
fun.
slated to be soon.
Yeah, well, Wet Lake for sure is coming out soon, I think.
I think I just saw a kind of not a teaser because it didn't have any of the new music on it, but kind of like almost an ad. They're like, another single's coming soonish.
Did you see the TikTok that Wet Lake posted of the name of the album and all the names of the tracks?
No.
Oh, I gotta
Okay.
pull that up.
Pull it up.
Should I pull it up right now?
No, I mean, I don't have to pull it up right now.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull
That's
it
why
up.
we need someone behind the camera. We need like
I know.
a camera person be like, pull it up. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, if anybody wants to take that job, it's unpaid and
You're paid in exposure, but you won't be allowed in front of the camera.
yeah.
Also, where are they gonna sit in that corner?
They're gonna have to stand.
They're gonna have to like hide under my desk,
Yeah. No, they have to go in the closet.
like when the April Fool's episode was being recorded.
And you just went in the closet.
Because I would laugh if I did it. I had to hide away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So if anyone wants that job, it's got grueling hours and no pay.
in exposure, paid in exposure.
That you won't get.
Congratulations, you're my elite employee.
Yay!
You're my
Elite employee.